it is important to practice non-judgment, and here's why. First of all, judgment is really exhausting and draining, not just our minds and our psyche, but it's also really exhausting to our energy fields, because sometimes it can actually create density in our energy field, especially if we sort of wallow in this judgment energy. And judgment usually stems from I think this is right versus I think this is wrong. And it's important to remember that deep down there is no one right way or or wrong way really to do or go about things, or any right sort of a path or wrong path deep down. Now there are things we can consider ethically wrong or morally wrong or right, and that's a different conversation. When we think we know more than we actually know, or when we think we know something but we really don't, and we're not aware of the blessing in not knowing, that is when we can easily fall into this judgment, okay? Because we think we know better, we think we know more, and we sort of put ourselves superior because we think we know more. And deep down, that's just an illusion, and that is causing these distortions and densities in our energy field. Once we start to release that, once we start to practice non-judgment, and we actually get curious, and we're sort of like, oh, this is how much I didn't know actually, and now I am understanding more deeper about these things. That is when we start to release again those densities, we start to clear our energy field, and we start to come into a much more whole place and a much more content place within ourselves. And that's when we allow for more wisdom to come through. If this has been enlightening and useful to you, please follow or subscribe for more.